Hello, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to a new squad builder on my channel. So, since it is early in the week, and from Sunday night at 6 PM, the Scream cards have been boosted for a couple of days. So it's pretty awesome for me to be able to use these boosted cards and have like an even better team than it would have been to begin with. So I'm going to start that off today in goal with Berkey. We'll get to the 5 or so Scream cards that I've got in this team as we go through the squad builder. But do me a favour right at the start and smash a thumbs up on this video. If we can try and hit over 1,000 likes, that would be amazing. Thank you very much in advance. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new. So I said that bit whilst over the goalkeeper because, like, there's nothing much to say about him. He's not great. He's not terrible. Like, there's just not much to say about keepers on this game. I struggle to really get a grip on how good or bad they can be. Sometimes they feel great. Sometimes they don't. Fosu Mensah, though, this year is a right back, and he looks absolutely insane. 6'3" right back, silver. But he has the stats of, like, better than some of the gold right-backs in the Prem, that's for sure. And then we have David Alaba at left-back. So, it's like a very odd team today. There's some high-rated players that are expensive. There's some silvers. There's some Scream cards. There's all sorts of stuff going on. It was just a bit of, like, lols. I was just trying to look for a bit of fun today. Test out as many of these cards as I could do. It's not the greatest of hybrids or anything, but it was a fun team to use. And we got to use quite a few of these boosted cards with the green backgrounds. Bartra, 82 pace, 80 dribbling, 87 defending, 81 physical. That's insane. Those are some really, really great stats for a centre-back, to be honest. And then we have Mamadou Sakho, 88 rated after his boosts, with 75 pace, 83 defending, and 90 physical. That's just crazy. Medium-high work rates. Gotta say, for 26k, that's a really solid centre-back. You're getting yourself right there. Both him and Bartra were great. Sakho's the strong one. Bartra's the more well-positioned and, like just thought process one, whereas Sakho's a little bit mental sometimes. But the overall, like, combo of the two worked really, really well. So in midfield, I've got 2 real hard workers and then 1 Scream boosted card. We have Bakayoko in the centre of midfield. He is 82 rated, but we all know he plays like a 90. The guy on this game is just outstanding. He really is. 81 defending, 83 physical, 6'1". He's getting all over the pitch, and like he's this year's Kante. He's the one that really works on the game. We then got Corentin Tolisso, another 82 rated Frenchman, but I would say he doesn't perform as well as Bakayoko, even though some of his stats, in my opinion, look better. He's a more well-rounded card. And yeah, if you're going to take a shot with one of them two, I'd take it with Tolisso. But overall, Bakayoko, you just can't beat Bakayoko in this game. I've then got Sven Bender, which is the guy I got in my guaranteed ultimate Scream pack. He's now boosted up to an 87 with the exact same stats as his brother. But I think he looks the better one because he's got medium high work rates and a 4-star weak foot. Even though they both share the same stats, they don't have the same weak foot and work rates and stuff. So I feel like he's going to stay back a little bit more. And of course has that added 1-star extra on the weak foot, which is just useful sometimes. And then here we go. We've got a front 3 of Raheem Sterling. Of course, if you fancy it and if you have the coins, go ahead and get the inform version. You just need someone that's going to link to Peter Crouch and is in the Premier League. He needs a strong link to Peter Crouch, of course. 93 pace, 85 dribbling. It says that I've got no goals, but 8 assists. I think I did actually score a couple of goals, but then one of my players got a red card. I had to dashboard the game so that I could play the next one. He didn't have a suspension, which obviously removes the stats from your players for that particular game. And then we have Franck Ribéry, the highest rated player in this team. He is 92 rated after the boosts and has 90 pace and 91 dribbling. That's just godly. That's amazing. And then 84 shooting, 86 passing, 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. I actually think that's a ridiculous looking card. Under 100k. I think he's like 75k right now for that Franck Ribéry. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. And then we have the biggest lols out of the lot is Peter Crouch. You know, I had to try him out. I think he's probably the most anticipated Scream boost. 87 rated Peter Crouch with 85 pace, 85 shooting, 6'7", and as you can see, I got like 14 goals and some crazy amount of assists in just the few games that we played. Like, what a beast. Just generally, what an absolute beast. You'll see some of the goals that we got in this video in just a second. But that's the overall starting 11. One thing I would say is that the Scream cards this year aren't really spread out like into many leagues and stuff. And as you can tell, this particular squad is just a 2-league squad. It's a Bundesliga and Premier League mix. It's not a hybrid or anything like that, just because in order to get as many into the team as possible, I've either got to use icons, which really puts the price of the team up, means it's less usable for you guys, and it sort of defeats the object sometimes. Sometimes I do like to put icons in my team. I love icons. They're my favourite. But as well, you know, it's nice to have these players as like the main feature of this particular team so that they can get the most involved, actually get all of the goals and stuff, and just like be the ones that I'm really trying to get the ball to. So I'm scoring goals with basically everyone right now. Even Sven Bender picked up 1 or 2 goals for me. Whether it's like arriving at the back post or just the odd little tap-in and stuff. He was pretty impressive. I think definitely better suited to a CDM role, especially with the work rates that that particular version has got. By the way, look at that header from Taliso. Oh my god. I think it ended up going down as an own goal from Bakayoko, which is maybe the reason why it went in the back of the net, because a slight touch is obviously taking it away from what the keeper would have saved. But from the edge of the box to hit that header and it goes in off the bar, that's just craziness. Absolutely ridiculous. And then as you can see here, we do actually score a couple of goals with Raheem Sterling. Before I dashboarded the game. To be fair, I dashboarded the game 1 in rage and 2 because I got a red card. I got the red card because of rage. Some guy had a full Burton Albion team and smashed me like with the team that I got. Unreal. Definitely brings you down back to earth, realising that, yep, Lasty, you are a below average FIFA player. Just crazy scenes. I hate coming up against like a full team. Like if someone's got like a full Spurs team or a full Burton Albion team, guarantee they're going to beat me all day long. It just happens. I don't know why. It's like the players play way better. Or maybe it's just the person behind the sticks is just really good. But yeah, I don't really see the point of playing with just like a full team. It seems weird. Just go on online seasons, mate. It would cost you less. But we score goals with Ribery now. I'm showing you those right now. Actually really impressed with this guy, and he's someone I am going to review over on the FUTWIZ channel, as well as Peter Crouch. So I think the Crouch review will be live by the time you're seeing this video, but the Ribery one will be going up a little bit later today. So if you want to see more goals with this player and know a lot more about him and stuff, and maybe pick him up before the boosts end, or so that you can use him the next time the boosts get activated and stuff, because it's happening multiple times this year apparently, then obviously check out that. I'll leave a link to FUTWIZ in the top right corner. If not, they'll always be down below in my description. One more goal for Ribery before we move on to the main man, that is Peter Crouch. And I've got to say, Ribery in right place at the right time pretty much all the time. And that main boost that he got is in the pace department. And I've got to say, it transforms the player into someone that just doesn't quite cut it on FIFA anymore, to someone that is just unreal. Like, actually really fun to use. And now we move on to the mad one, Peter Crouch. 6'7" striker with 85 pace. How is that going to go? It's going to go very well, to be honest. Like he just is just a complete and utter man beast. Yeah, he lacks in a lot of things like balance and agility and actual dribbling of the ball and skill moves and stuff. But a lot of the time, you just sprint with him and then absolutely fire off a shot into the back of the net and they go in. Like, the guy's unreal amounts of fun, and is definitely the most, the most fun player I've used from the Scream team. And I've got 5, you know, I've used plenty of them. I've got 5 in this team. I've done some over on the Road to Glory. I've got a couple of different teams that I've been playing with in the background with like Baby Cliver and just other Scream players. So I've used quite a selection of them, and some of the boosts are pretty fun, but none are as fun as Peter Crouch. Like, this guy, unreal. Like, I can't wait for the next time he boosts, just because it's a good time. I was able to go on FIFA and not really like think about it or overly think about it or get stressed, which is something that happens to me an awful lot in this game. Being someone that is on the either below average or average scale of being a FIFA player means that, you know, it is annoying when you get beat quite a lot of the time. So to be able to go on and just have a few laughs and use this crazy player whose stats shouldn't be the way they are, it definitely lightens the mood and stuff, and generally just, you had a great time. Some of the goals that he scored were actually very impressive. Again, like I said, I've reviewed him on FUTWIZ. There'll be a link to that in the top right corner. If you want to know a lot more in depth about this player, more than just, you know, what's great about him, what's terrible about him, more than just the fact that he's fun, but he's not very agile and has terrible balance, then I would recommend checking that one out. But you can just see that we're netting goals left, right and centre, whether it's little tap-ins after a pacey run or like a header from a corner and stuff like that. The Scream team, in my opinion, I think the whole promo let me down a little bit, just because last year we got like 3 SBC players. This year we haven't had that. We've just had like more pack promos and some SBCs which haven't been very good value for money. But that's due to the market, of course. So I hope you know, like the guys at EA take this one into account. Think about what the next promos are going to be and maybe offer some SBC players and stuff. But we've got to remember that we are literally a month into the game, so maybe offering players out like that might not have been the most sensible thing to do. Who knows? We'll figure it out as we go along throughout the year and stuff. But overall, I've had a lot of fun using this particular team today. Let me know if you're ever going to use something like this, or if you've used Ribery, Peter Crouch, what you think of them down below in the comments section. Smash a like, have a great day, I'll catch you next time, peace.